everybody, it is fountain season over at Oakland Nursery. Right now we are at our patio section in between the Oakland HOME Store and the garden center of the Dublin location. Today we are here with Kaylee and Kayla and we are going to talk fountains.
Alright, so we have two different kind of fountains here. We've got our normal kind of regular fountains, which are a mix between concrete and cast stone. And then we do have a couple lightweight fountains, which are a mix between concrete and a fiberglass.
So we carry our tabletop size, which is about this size to maybe about this tall. And then we have our larger fountains, which come in a variety of sizes. It really just depends what you're looking for. And then as far as the style goes, we have modern ones with more clean lines. And then we also have more traditional styles, more ornate styles. Again, it's just a preference. We have ones with copper features. And as far as the colors, we have many different colors, browns, tans, blacks, more green colors. So it's really just, you can pick whatever style you want.
You don't need a permanent water source. All you really need is a hose or bucket, some way to fill that fountain up. And then once it starts to get low, you will have to refill it up.
So you do need a permanent energy source. All of our pumps require an outlet, so you'll have to plug it into a wall or something like that. We do not carry any solar pumps.
So all the fountains are going to work the same, whether it be a small fountain or a large fountain. All of them are going to have either some kind of stopper or just a plain bottom, but something to make sure that water doesn't go through. It'll have a pump to make sure that water recirculates, and some kind of tube attachment to make sure that your water gets up to the top.
So every fountain's going to come with a pump kit. So that includes any part that you're going to need to set up the fountain and some instructions. And the pump's going to be inside this box. So this is the pump that's going to set inside of the fountain. It's just going to sit down on the bottom of the concrete. Then this is the stopper. So each stopper is going to have a hole through the middle, and if the fountain has a light, there's going to be a second smaller hole in it. This one only has one, so the power cord is going to go right through so that the cord can just come out the bottom and then you can plug it in. And then this tube is going to be what connects to the top of this pump and then gets here so that the water actually comes shooting out the top.
Your fountain is going to get dirty if it's going to be out in the elements, near a bunch of plants or grasses. It is going to get filled up with those kind of things. Eventually, over time, the pump will get dirty and clogged with all your remnants from your yard. So I always suggest just wiping out the pump, and to fix any algae that you have, we do sell an algae fix. We suggest putting about a capsule in, depending on how big your fountain is. If it's a smaller one, to only put half one in, but that will help to clear any algae in your pumps.
Yes, you do need to refill it. If you let the pump run dry, it can damage the pump, and you can usually tell if that's happening, one, if the pump is no longer submerged in the water, or it does start to make like a really loud gurgling sound if not enough water is getting through to keep the pump going. You need to keep refilling that just to make sure you don't damage the pump.
But no matter what kind of fountain it is, you should always empty it during the winter time to make sure that there's absolutely no water in it. Also, take out the pump, bring that inside because you definitely don't want that to freeze. If you've got a small enough fountain that you can bring it into your garage, that's going to be perfect. If you've got a big fountain and it's just too hard to move, we suggest putting a fountain cover over top of it or something to make sure that absolutely no water can get in and freeze over the winter.
Yes, Oakland Nursery does deliver fountains. If you're in the central Ohio area, we deliver it to your house or wherever you're going to keep the fountain, and we put it right on your driveway for $50.
We sure can. We just ask to make sure that you have a level surface to put that fountain on, and that you have your power source all ready to go. For setup, it's going to be half the price of the original fountain. But we set it up, we get it in place for you, and we get it running.
For me personally, I really like the noise that the fountains bring in. It's very peaceful. It adds like an earthy feel to your backyard or wherever you have it, and it can, you know, drown out any noise you don't want to hear. It's just very relaxing. That's what I like about them.
Adds a little bit more of a beautiful element to your garden, as well as more of a natural element. Bringing water into your backyard adds a beautiful sound, as well as more of an experience.
That's a wrap on Fountains 101 with Haley and Taylor, so stop on by to the Oakland Dublin location. In the home store, we specialize in fountains. We are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hope to see you soon.